Hey, how's it going? My name's Aiden. Welcome to Studio Raphael. Okay, I get that this isn't necessarily Studio Raphael, but this is a brand that's all about the inner child and imagination, so I'm just asking you for this video, let your imagination run wild for a little while. And extrapolating on that, today what we're going to be talking about is the process of healing the inner child. So to explain why this is so important, let's go back about 14 years in my life. You see, when I was 13, I had a traumatic incident where I basically lost all my friends overnight. From then on, after that point in my life, I basically created an identity of myself based in trauma that was all about rejection, guilt, shame, and just basically feeling like who I am is not good enough. Fast forward to today, and this is something that has basically become a focal point in my life, is healing this trauma, is returning back to this space of purity and innocence and reconnecting with my inner child. So let's talk about how exactly we heal the inner child. Well, some big aspects of it for me have been reconnecting with a sense of play. Now, if you've been tuned into Studio Raphael for a while, you'd know that I'm a musician and I love playing my music. Reconnecting with that sense of play in music has been very difficult for me. You see, there was a long period of time where music became very intense for me. It became something I felt like I had to do every day. It stopped being fun. And in that sense, to extrapolate out, life stopped being fun. I lost my sense of joy, I lost my sense of play and excitement, and it made life a burden. It really made life difficult. Reconnecting with that sense of play is that gentle reminder that not everything has to be so serious, that we're allowed to have fun, to embrace our mistakes, and to learn in this process of constant growth and evolution. Another really important part of healing the inner child is allowing yourself to dream, to imagine. You see, Studio Raphael to me is, sure, not necessarily materialized, but it is a dream come true for me. To be teaching music to kids and adults alike, creating a safe space for them to connect to the inner child and simply play and have fun. To allow myself to express myself and not to feel the fear of judgment or shame or guilt if people see my brand and feel like, oh man, what's this guy doing? What a weirdo. Truly allowing myself to dream and letting my imagination run wild is what's brought me to this point of feeling much more confident, feeling much more strong in myself, and feeling like I can really take on the world. Still a bit scared, still figuring it out, but getting there slowly but surely, reminding the inner child that during this process, the inner child is safe. The inner child doesn't have to feel scared. The inner child can simply explore, get curious, ask questions, and discover. You see, life truly is an imagination-driven experience. If you can imagine it, if you can dream it, you can create it. All you have to do once you have the vision in the mind is create aligned action in that direction. For me, that has been the process of creating and becoming Studio Raphael. This has been a deep challenge for me. This has been a lot of inner work, a lot of looking at my traumas. If you knew who I was 2 years ago, I was very different. It was a very different, painful feeling, and you can actually, I've left my first stream on the YouTube here just because I feel like it's an important thing to share. Because you can see me now and you can say, wow, look at him, he's looking really good. But you can go back 2 years ago and you can see how scared and insecure and worried I was about putting myself out there. And in some ways I still am, but I'm learning to tackle this process head on. Otherwise, I'm just letting the fear of putting myself out there control me. And I've just come to learn that I'm an individual that doesn't necessarily want all the attention on him, but if I'm not in service, I feel like I am wasting my time and wasting my life. So to me, sharing this experience, sharing this process is a service, and I hope to be of service to people who are desiring to do the same. I know it's not easy, I know it is difficult, but I hope to be an encouraging person in your life that can help you in this path, in this process towards rediscovering your imagination, reconnecting with your inner child, and just getting back to that space of innocence, love, purity, and joy. So Once again, my name's Aiden. This is Studio Raphael, whether you like it or not. It is. And yeah, please like, follow, subscribe, stay in touch, get connected. Find me on Twitch. I'm doing streams that are all just about fun and music and play. I make my YouTube videos, at least I'm reconfiguring how I'm doing them to make them a little more fun and entertaining, less serious as I have tended to be in the past, and just generally taking more steps in this process towards healing the inner child. We'll get there, slowly but surely. I know we will. If I've gotten this far, I know that we're only going to go further. So thanks again, wishing you well, and hopefully I'll see you around the studio sometime. Take care.